What an interesting world social media is. After this weekend's disappointing defeat to Arsenal, we saw some pundits and even some West Ham fans dig out Pablo Fornals, whether or not he is Premier League standard or not. And that is today's question. Roll the intro.
Is Pablo Fornals Premier League standard? For me, yes, I don't really see you could argue otherwise. I mean, it did take him 6 months to get going, but then not every player that comes in from abroad gets the Premier League straight away. Some can take up to a year to adjust to the physicality and pace of it. And there was glimpses at the start that you could see there was a player there, even pre-season. What he did in the under-23 Euros in the summer. And then it took him a while, but obviously December, he was our best player. He was the most informed player when Moyes turned up. 2 goals and 4 assists in 8 games. But Moyes come in and he played in Moyes' first game against Bournemouth, done well, and then he got dropped. In fairness, you can see why Moyes wanted to try and get the Lanzini back that he had last time he was in charge, 18 months ago, the one that should have gone to the World Cup, that Lanzini, but that's not the same Lanzini anymore. And he came off the bench against Liverpool and scored. He got 2 assists starting against Watford. And he's one of our most important, I think one of our most important players. And he's a bit underrated because it's the defensive ability that he brings as well. Like, he will track back, he will put a shift in, he will put himself about. And at the moment, in a relegation battle, you need that, and that's something Lanzini won't do. And if he's doing that and getting goals and assists as well, I would say he's definitely Premier League standard.
Pablo Fornals, what can I say about him? Attacking midfielder who seems to score 1 in every 10 games. I know he seems to be able to play all positions in midfield, centre midfield, attacking midfield, left and right, as he has played for us. And at 24 years old, I think he can get better. He's not had the best starts at West Ham, but in the last few games he seems to have come in his own. So I think he can be a decent Premiership player.
So, do I think Pablo Fornals is Premier League standard? I've got to say yes, I think he is. He's proving with every game that he plays consistently for West Ham that he's got the tools to make it. He's got an eye for goal, eye for an assist. He's getting better and better with holding off players with his strength. His creative awareness is improving with every game. He just needed that chance. He started to play well when Moyes first came in, then for some reason Moyes decided not to play him so much, and that's hindered him. That's actually, probably held him back a little bit. But since he's got a run in the last few games for us, he's produced the goods with an assist and looked really handy against Arsenal. Just needs to get consistent run of games and we'll start picking up form again, like Lanzini did when Lanzini first played for us. So, which on that hand, I think Lanzini's, his injuries have now hindered his career. I think he's probably on a low way now. He's gonna take a lot for him to get back to form. I don't think he ever will do, to be honest with you. It's a shame, really. But yeah, Fornals is definitely Premier League quality. He just needs to get paid more and get more confidence in himself and start producing the goods a bit more. So yeah, he's definitely Prem standard, and we'd be fools to get rid of him. So Pablo Fornals is definitely.
Is Pablo Fornals Premier League standard? Absolutely yes. The fact that this is even being debated is really, really strange, because for me, he's only just turned 24 years of age. We know how good he is. We know the reputation that he brings from Villarreal and Spain under-21s, where he was fantastic in the Euro under-21 championships. Obviously, when he first came to the club, he struggled. Physically, he struggled. He was pushed off the ball easily. In terms of getting up to pace of Premier League gameplay, he struggled as well. But in saying that, in the last couple of weeks, and even when I was over to watch West Ham in the 3 games I watched in December, he showed that fight and that physicality, and that the fact that he'd learned from when he first joined. The fact that he was bouncing players off the ball, he was committing himself to challenges. Of course, he's only got the 2 goals and the 5 assists this season, but of course he's Premier League standard. He would have learned so much from this season, and that will enable him to come back an even better and bigger player next season for us. And I have no doubt, absolutely no doubt in my mind, that he will be massive for us. in the run-in of this season and next season going forward. The creativity that he brings to our team is second to none. His vision for a pass makes up for his lack of pace. His vision, his technique,
Let me read you some stats on our Spanish little gem. 27 games, 35 tackles, 16 interceptions, 98 ball recoveries, 60% tackle success, creating 4 big chances, 2 goals, 5 assists, 48 crosses, and 25 accurate balls, long balls. Let's put this one to bed. Pablo Fornals is by far Premier League standard. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you get your comments in below and let us know your thoughts on today's video. Is Pablo Fornals Premier League standard?